Welcome to the Bogart Effect, a wealthy wisdom podcast. Please see important disclosure information at the end of the presentation.
First, I guess let's start with a little definition here, public markets versus private markets. So public markets, this is stuff that trades on an exchange, stocks that trade on exchange, bonds, New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ. You see that it's available for everyone, versus in alts, you get more sophisticated investors, wealthier investors typically. You have more financial disclosures in the public markets, your quarterly earnings reports. You don't have that in alts. And then it's the illiquid versus, liquid conversation. I think that's the big one altogether. Now, the reason I say hidden value here is because you've seen a trend over time now that more companies are electing to stay private versus go into the public markets. And certainly in small cap space, roughly 85% of companies out there now that have 100 million in revenue or more are now in private side. So that's quite a bit of opportunity. And the number in public side has declined since 1996. You had about 9,000 companies in 1996, and now it's around 5,000 companies, give or take. And then lastly, I would say that unicorn companies, right? So unicorn companies are those with 11% in AUM or more. A billion market cap or more. And you've seen a tremendous explosion of private companies that are unicorn companies. So your OpenAI, SpaceX, Anthropic, all these kind of new and exciting names.
But let's dig into that one a little bit more. So, you said when it's publicly traded, it's on one of the exchanges, it's more liquid, it's, let's just say, more financial disclosure. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're better companies, right? Or even necessarily that they're bigger companies. It just means that they're on an open market and publicly traded.
That's actually an active discussion right now. The president obviously.
The previous presentation by Bogart Wealth was intended for general information purposes only. No portion of the presentation serves as the receipt of or as a substitute for personalized investment advice from Bogart Wealth or any other investment professional of your choosing. Different types of investments involve varying degrees of risk, and it should not be assumed that future performance of any specific investment or investment strategy or any other non-investment related or planning services, discussion, or content will be profitable, be suitable for your portfolio or individual situation, or prove successful. Neither Bogart Wealth's investment advisor registration status nor any amount of prior experience or success should be construed that a certain level of results or satisfaction will be achieved if Bogart Wealth is engaged or continues to be engaged to provide investment advisory services. Bogart Wealth is neither a law firm nor accounting firm, and no portion of its services shall be construed as legal or accounting advice. No portion of the podcast content should be construed by a client or prospective client as a guarantee that he or she will experience a certain level of results if Bogart Wealth is engaged or continues to be engaged to provide investment advisory services. Copies of Bogart Wealth's current written disclosure brochure and Form CRS discussing our advisory services and fees are available upon request or at www.bogartwealth.com.